What we heard last week, or a couple weeks ago from the governor, was that the chaos must end. That's what she said about retail crime during her State of the State address. And on that much, we can agree. It is chaos, and people in our communities are feeling it every day. It's raising prices, scaring customers, and threatening jobs and livelihoods. But while the governor has floated some proposals, they're not substitutes for actually fixing our laws and repairing our criminal justice system. I'm here this morning with a simple message. In the state legislature, we don't need to wait for the budget to act. In fact, it doesn't cost a dime to fix these laws. I sponsor a bipartisan bill with Assemblyman Santa Barbara to increase criminal penalties on repeat offenders. It's about establishing real deterrence. Under my bill, petty larceny charges would be upgraded to fourth-degree grand larceny after 2 convictions within 3 months, or 3 convictions within a year. Again, repeat offenders, not a teenager who makes one stupid mistake. Instead of a slap on the wrist, they'd be looking at real jail time. That's just part of the solution. Criminal penalties don't mean much if an offender is released after their arraignment and has no incentive to show up for court. Time after time, they're just stealing again. That's why I also sponsor a bill to fix bail reform that will allow judges to remand individuals who reoffend over and over again. And on the governor's proposals, those are things we can try. But again, they're not substitutions for fixing the law. I'm not against tax credits for businesses to upgrade their own security. And I'm certainly not against providing more resources for the state police. But we have to be realistic. Adding a security camera isn't going to do much if the perpetrator is released immediately after the arraignment and knows they aren't facing any jail time. And in their testimony during the public protection hearing, state police said staffing issues would complicate their ability to execute a retail theft task force. This shouldn't be a partisan issue. I'm all for the investments in education, mental health, and addiction treatment that in the long term will make our communities safer. But what about right now? We need to fix these laws and keep the social fabric of our communities from coming apart.